And we're live. Hey, hi, how's it going, audience? We're going to be doing some talkative training today. We have some grinding to do. A couple of different objectives. We'll start with the one that was established last time, which is getting our main party up to snuff. We want our boy Shark evolving into preferably Gallantmon, but we'll see what other options can appear as a consequence of us just doing our thing. Along with that, we want Rootkit to be able to evolve. Unfortunately, all she needs, at least to go into burst mode, is to go get a little bit more intelligence. We'll actually see about doing that first, maybe? But she does have this other option that we're really thinking about. Super high stats. It's a modded option, so we're thinking of going with this one, which at least cuts down on the major grinding process. But besides this particular plan, I think it's time for us to get a third party member, and that starts with a familiar face. Say your name, friends. Introduce yourself. You've been away from streams for quite a while. Why don't you tell us who you used to play back when you were, like, really in the swing of it?
What if I just didn't?
Yeah, what if you just, like, sat there quietly the entire time and maybe look like a fucking maroon?
just sat here still scrolling and searching for the thing I'm searching for, just to leave you in complete silence.
Yeah, that'd be that would suck. But hey, it's you. Hi.
It's me.
Is you.
I don't think I've ever actually announced names. I don't even know what name to say. I'm the guy who was both. I'm the guy who played Kyler/Killer.
Yep, he was the Diaboromon stand-in for our original Digimon, but my Friends of the Digimon series. He was a part of the first three, and he stayed through to pretty much the end of the game. So, he's back! He's back!
Woo.
And before we really get into the grinding of the day, we should probably pick, like a baby form to work with. Or pick something to start with. So, what are we thinking? Because we've got a lot of modded Digimon in this. We got a lot of base Digimon in this. Do you want to start off with kind of like that edgy potential? Because we've got some options there. What are you thinking?
Give me a sec, because you know what? I was looking for a very particular Digimon I wanted to end up as, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what the hell it was.
We also don't know
So
if it's
I'm
actually
giving
in
up.
the game. We don't
That's
know.
true. That's
Yeah.
why I was looking to see if it was, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was.
Let's work with what we got.
So, what do we have?
So,
I'm back to looking.
we've got some examples here. Demi Devimon is like standard edge case, you know. We've got Arcadiamon in training. I believe Arcadiamon is, I think he most recently appeared in this game. Dark type, edgy little ball of malice, kind of like a tiny. Was it Armageddonmon? You get what I mean. Little guy. We've got Dorumon, which is, you know, tiny purple dragon, Spyro-esque. But if we're looking for more edge, I believe I have some stuff in the Digibank, potentially, that could fulfill that purpose. We've got a Goblimon, if you want to go Goblin mode.
Oh my gosh, that face.
Oh, you mean for Goblimon? That that awful expression?
That is. Oh my gosh, that dude has a mouth that could swallow a football.
Donkey Kong, but green.
The dude is shaped like he's made of beans.
Okay, but keeping that in mind, we can also go and try and find other potential candidates that we could. Digiconvert, but working with what we've got. Do you want to go Goblimon?
No.
Okay. Demi-Devimon, Arcadiamon, or Doramon. I'm only going with these because these are like the edgiest ones that I could immediately think of.
Gee, I wonder why you picked these for me.
Well, we can also find you an Impmon, which could also serve the role pretty well.
Let's go Demi.
You got it.
Demi. I also don't really remember what this guy looked like fully. Oh, I remember what this guy looks like now.
He's a little fiend. He's a little fiend. A disgusting creature.
You want to talk about disgusting? I gotta. Wait, hold on a minute.
Your brain's shutting down.
I saw something that it quite literally like I felt my body just like shiver and ripple as I was sent into shock by this thing. It like you were like scrolling by through something and it happened so quickly I didn't even catch what it was. I just got jump scared.
Oh,
there it is.
The Gerben brothers. So the way that this game works is there's a lot of grind to it. There's a lot of grind to it, and unfortunately, there's no cheats that allow for the grind to become any easier. But you can get Platinum Numamon and Tactician USBs as equipables, and that increases the XP multiplier by a massive amount. So we've got Gert Gerben, Smirt Gerben, Turt Gerben, Bert Gerben, Pert Gerben, and Shirt Gerben, and they are the Gerben brothers, and they help me with the grind.
They're just your
They are here to pump us up, to make us strong.
Of course, that's the voice you use for them.
They are going to pump you up and give you the good XP.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, so when it comes to what we want to get you prepped as, we'll actually hold off on evolving you for just a little bit.
This is just setup.
Yes. Right now, we're going to do some grinding for your boy Shark, and we'll really get into it. Obviously, gives us a chance to talk about the future of our actual stream. As is very apparent, I want to reintroduce at least one old face and maybe consider some new ones, because we've been working with 2 party members for a little while now, and we're going to need the help as we go through. This game is not easy. It is a pain in the ass. We're only on chapter 7, and there's like 20 chapters to the game itself. So we've got quite a bit of ways before we're officially through, and that's going to be a ball buster. I don't know how strong some of the modded Digimon that we have is, but, you know, hopefully strong enough to carry a 3-person party. And oh, you're already level 15. Okay.
Pumped you up, the Gerben brothers.
I don't like that.
They're the best. They're the best. What are you talking about?
Are they?
They are Platinum Numamon. They have like 4 2 times XP multipliers on them. It's stupid. Okay.
No, I mean like as the actual Digimon. What are they the Digimon of?
Oh, they're Platinum Numamon. They're a part of the trash clan of shit tier Digimon. Same with Sukamon and all the other stuff. They evolved from a literal shit tier Digimon. They're meant to be the worst. But they do have a nice XP multiplier, so you know.
So they're cannon fodder.
Basically. Okay. So you wanted to... let's get you evolved.
I actually don't know all the evolutions you can go to.
Well, why don't we pick a path for now? Because just check. Well,
Oh, I can actually become carry. You go into carry.
yeah. In order to do that, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to devolve you real quick so you can build up some ability.
Oh no. Oh, that's why it goes, because it's Sumi.
Yep, de-evolution gives you a higher level cap that you can work with.
Yep.
Okie dokie, back to the grind. Yeah, this is just like the process, you know? We're getting our boy up to Gallantmon. We're getting you prepped up to be able to join the party when the time comes. I'm hoping that we have enough memory for the process, because that's one thing that we have to consider when actually making our party. We have a memory limit. We can't just toss as many Digimon as we want into it. We have to be a bit delicate. Yeah. It certainly puts a barrier between us and infinite power early on, because what if I didn't have this story boundary to consider, I could just do like one round of off-screen grinding and go from like 3 rookies to a party of 12 megas, and that's like, you know, that'll allow us to push through the game for a while, but even then, it's not the penultimate thing. You have to actually have some good party synergy to beat this fucking thing.
Which, I will admit, is kind of bad given what we're,
Kind of bad given the fact that we've got so few, but, you know, it's fine.
Well, also, I mean the fact that, we chose the Digimon, so there isn't synergy.
That's true. We'll just try as we can. So we can evolve you again. Do you want to go back up through Demimon?
Yeah, I want to stick with Demi.
Okay.
I had Kyler already.
Yep. All right. So
we're going with another edgy, not edgy boy.
Another edgy, not edgy boy. Your shtick is being edgy, but in a non-edgy way. You know, like...
I am curious for what pixel art you're drawing. Because when you drew Kyler last time at the baby, he was the Eldritch, like, void cloak. Because you know I like that stuff too. So I'm curious what twist you're going to put on his design.
Faceless Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh. I'm a black hole. I'm still walking black hole.
Yes. Besides,
the galaxy. That actually sounds like it'd be sick.
If it can find that little cosmic path, sure. Besides wanting to set up more people to be a part of this particular series, I also figure I should talk about like future series stuff. I'm working on a potential Minecraft option because my brother and I want to do a Digimon-centric playthrough with one of those fancy schmancy Digimon mods for it. And I've got a couple of things already set up. We're just waiting for him to get his Minecraft account. And, you know, we can run that. And I'd like to get enough people on that for some real fun. But if we can just do it like a 2-player thing, that's fine. As known in the past, I've had a couple of little Minecraft things appear, but they never really went anywhere, and that's just because playing Minecraft alone requires very tranquil. It requires a lot of tranquility, and being able to just talk to the open air without any input, you know. But before we continue on that and the potential for the future series and other stuff, select your Digivolution, my boy, my pal.
So I say we have 2 we can't unlock.
Well, you can. They are unlocked. It's just that we haven't ever encountered them.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, though, if you're gonna be the dark type, those purple ones are that route. So what are you thinking?
I'm actually kind of curious on what that middle one is.
Let's go for it. And if we don't like it, we can always degenerate.
The unknown. That's what I'll be doing. Oh my god.
Oh, Scooby.
Cubimon. That
The
is...
Fox Boy.
Monzemon.
What's Doomon again?
Doumon. It is that kind of like monk slash temple priest sort of thing. So we'll be able to experience that if you want to go that route.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Plus, what we really need to consider is how much party space it will actually require for everyone to, be functional. Because I'm pretty sure Gallantmon takes up 25. The particular evolution option that Rootkit's going to take might also require 25. I don't think anything that exceeds that.
I was going to ask, how much limit do you have after that?
Well, it goes up to around 65 for now. But as we go, we'll be able to build a party with 100 memory, which should be plenty enough to actually have everyone at max level. We're just not that far in the story yet.
Okay.
Bing bong, did. Okay, well, continue.
What was the lore of everyone again?
So, the overarching lore is that our protagonist here, Pran, is the descendant of Barry from the first season. Then, we've got Shark, who is the descendant of Finn from the first season. Rootkit is a new member of the party, completely foreign, never having met them before. But with that in mind, Rootkit started off as a kind of like woody little plant sort of character, and then became a waifu for a while, and will probably be maintained in that waifu state. Trans Digimon.
Remember, she was the funky little, I'm saying almost like corrupt egg. You're an egg for a little bit.
Right. Rather than having the basic starting Digimon like we should have, one of the mods actually changed the starting Digimon into a bad egg, which could evolve in any particular direction, and Rootkit is technically the starter. So
that's actually kind of funny when you think about it.
yeah, is it the fact that, an egg turned into a plant, or the fact that Rootkit is the root of the party?
I mean, the fact that you had a mod that allowed you to pick any kind of starter you want, and you picked the normal starter.
That we did.
It's like, you can pick anything you want. We picked the normal one. Oh.
With that one.
I just think they're neat.
I think they're neat.
Just holding them up like a potato.
It was around Halloween we did go through quite a fun phase.
That's true. We had the fun phase, which was a Pumpkinmon, little doll with a pumpkin head. That was pretty neat.
I considered going the route of the big tree, and we finally met the tree last time I did. Or
Yep.
one of the tree types that I could have been. But yeah, it's not really so appealing. That's what I ended up doing.
Yep. And with the addition of your particular character, we'll have the kind of knight in shining armor that Gallantmon will be. We'll have the kind of noble lord/lady that Rootkit will become, and then I don't know. You could maybe be the dragon of the party, I guess. The big bad monster.
Yeah, finally made it to. Position.
That actually does make me kind of like, I know we did just start going for him on, but Green Dragon does make me think. Is Skull in this game? Skull Grey?
Skullgreymon is 100% in this game.
I can't want to be Skull. If we are gonna do Knight, Princess, and Dragon, I want a full go dragon at that point because that actually sounds sick.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. I'll have to degenerate you a stage or two, but that's fine.
I know. I know we were working towards something, but the thought did. I guess this is still technical progress.
Yeah, right now I'm grinding Gallantmon. You getting ground in the background is...
Oh my god! Give me a second.
the little guy. He's just barking up a storm. But that does give me a chance to talk about projects and all that good stuff. So, I want to do a Digimon thing for Minecraft, this time with a pal, so that we can have some fun in a kind of multiplayer setting. Maybe an additional pal, who knows? Kind of like with our first... Hello. Kind of like with the first little Minecraft series, having a bit of a multiplayer scene. And hopefully it won't end up going the way of some of the other stuff. Because a couple of different series end for one reason or another. Mainly because people get too busy, the mood changes, or the mods for some reason just fucking break. And I can try and troubleshoot it, but there's some instances where troubleshooting just breaks the game even harder, and that always sucks. That's kind of what's... Oh, sorry.
I think the Skyrim kept breaking the scattering the bits, didn't it?
Yeah, that was just like unfathomably buggy. It could not be stopped. Which is the reason why the Lordling playthrough ultimately came to its conclusion. Didn't exactly have a proper send-off, it just disappeared, but eh. For now, before we continue talking about that stuff.
It was lost to the ether.
Yep. So, if you want to go with Skull Greymon, I think you might have to either become Bakimon or Devimon? We can experiment around. Which would you want to see first?
Said Baki or Devi. Devi's cooler looking, so.
Plus, it might give us some more options in terms of potential.
Does it lead to Skull?
I don't.
Is that gray?
I don't think it leads to Skull Greymon, but it does lead to. That is I believe, a type of Greymon, a Metal Greymon. Might be Virus Metal Greymon.
Metal Greymon might allow us to get into full Greymon fine.
It's true. We might be able to go to him and then degenerate into a prior form, and then that will let us work our way back up. So we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to double check Shark's current status. He still can't evolve. We need to up his intelligence a little bit more, so we'll continue whittling away at that.
But intelligence was a blockade for both of us.
Yeah. Like, it's weird. A lot of the evolutions just don't come naturally. And unlike with Digimon World Dusk, where you were able to just kind of play through, build up your stats until even a baby was at like 99 and everything, this doesn't let you do that. Every Digimon has a stat cap that they can naturally get to, and you can break that, but you only have so much that you can actually do to break it. I believe you can only have a total of plus 100 throughout any of the given stats, which is a massive limiter.
Yeah, in terms of my options for root kit, fortunately you had a couple of reward items to help out.
Oh yeah. A big thing for these later evolutions is having enough cam to accomplish the goal. And I had a couple of backup friendships that I could use to up the cam, which I did off screen. It's kind of a sucky thing to grind, because unlike with your boy Shark and getting him the XP he needs and getting him up to the certain stat thresholds that would be required, you can't really do that with Cam. Cam is a bit of a random chance thing you get by just having them in the front of the party. So, having the items and knowing that it would take like a millisecond to spend them on upping something's cam, I just did it. I mean, imagine if I went out of my way to record like the 3 seconds of me giving them the cam and then uploading that alone. It's
was
just,
This is very pivotal information.
super compressed grind. It's like, look, guys, I could do this, but I don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. Here, take a pill.
that 15% cam would... That 15% cam, absolutely vital. I should have recorded that. I should have posted up. My bad, you know? People are going to miss that 15% cam.
They wanted to see the 200 fights it would have taken to maybe get.
Lord. Besides the future series that I want to do, in the future of this particular series, which is to say, a very long future, I have no intentions of slowing down with this one, because the people who can play can actually gather to do it, and do it consistently, and that is fucking great. Besides that... Oh. Were you gonna say something?
I said, yeah.
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 Yeah. Besides all that stuff, I'm also currently working on a couple of different writing projects. I released the Bestiary last Christmas-ish, and I've been working on Volume 2 for a little while. Volume 2 being an actual story in the setting of what the Bestiary happens to cover. Besides that, though, I've been working on a couple little TTRPG systems. My most recent one is something that's centered around becoming a tamer. The lore for it is kind of brief, just typical setting up a couple of gods. Gods have a tournament, and that tournament is about who can be the best monster master, or fucking whatever. The real stuff comes in where the mechanics are, because this is the first time of me making proper D&D-ish classes. All of my other stuff has either been abstract or Build-A-Bear, in the sense of constructing your own thing. But this particular system actually has classes and routes to level up through, and it prioritizes making all the information as presentable as possible, with big bold text here and there, and I just have to see about turning it into a PDF and finding a place to put it up, and maybe see if I can work any more mechanics or other notes I need to into it. Overall, very hyped about that one. Kind of proud of it. I don't know if it'll ever be used by me, but I do want to know that I can at least, you know, release it to the open air. But before we continue, so we're gonna evolve Devimon into this boy, big boy, Metal Greymon Blue. I believe we would need to devolve into Greymon here. There we go. And then Greymon can evolve up into Skull Greymon. I see him right there. There we go.
My boy.
My boy!
Okie dokie. I don't know if... Hold on, we can actually check if Shark is close. He is! He should be at the point where he can evolve into Gallantmon. Like, he should be within range.
Ooh, that did actually just occur to me. How much would it cost to put Skull Greymon in the party?
That's what I'm going to have to math out in a second. I want to make sure that we can get Skull Greymon before we really go into considering that. Because I believe if Skull Greymon doesn't cost more than, let's say, 25 or maybe 15, he should be fine. If he's like a 15 cost thing, it'll be good. Because even if Shark and Rootkit end up costing 25 memory a pop, should be fine. Should be fine. We'll get a chance to see that in a second. I just want to make sure that we can get this XP stuff done. It does mean that Shark and Rootkit will end up, next time around, come in, immediately evolve. We'll have to set up the appearance of this new party member, the mysterious Skull Greymon. But it does mean everyone will be effectively starting at level 1. We'll be able to equip the Tactician USBs to all of them, maybe do a couple of basic fights to start their levels, going up. And that will prepare them for the future fights to come. And with everyone having gotten their own little evolution, all's well. All's well. Ah, these goofy goobers. One thing that I really appreciate about the game is giving us an auto battle, because for the actual series, the moves are going to be selected by everyone else, all that good stuff, but when we're here just trying to get the grind through, it's an incredible asset to just be able to let them do their own thing while we chit-chat. All that good stuff. Speaking of, depending on how easy this was, yeah,
Right.
he can evolve into Gallantmon now. So here's what I'm gonna do. Greymon can also go up to Skull Greymon. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Bing bong, there he is. Look at that terrible Titan.
Oh,
Delicious.
I
Okay.
suppose I also need to think of I suppose I would need to think of what voice I'm gonna do for him.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Skull Greymon.
Imagine if you
Oh, Skull's only 14.
imagine if you came into the the party and you were like, "Hey guys, it's me, the devil from the Bible."
It's me. I'm like the devil. I'm the devil, like from the Bible.
Hey guys, it's me, the devil from the Bible. But this is all 3 of them in the party. They all fit, and that is making me think. That's making me
and
think.
we've got plenty of room to see. Yeah, plenty of room to grow.
So, here's my thought. Considering how everything is looking, why don't we try and get Skull Greymon up to his next form? Because that'll set us up with 3 megas, we'll be all good, and we've got some strange options here. I know this one
I am sad that I can't stay as Skull Grey because he's my favorite Digimon.
It is sad. Unfortunately, you can't max out their stats unless you actively go into some other stuff. And by that I mean you can't get to 999 in stats just by evolving them back and forth. They have their stat caps, so that's a massive
I
limiting
know,
factor.
which is sad. Because I want a 999 Skull Grandma.
That'd be really cool. What we have to do here, though, is we're going to require some more ability. So...
I suppose we can start with the purple one.
Yeah. That one is going to require a bit of effort, though. We'll have to get you up to an ability of 80. And my thought is...
What about the other one, then? If that one's going to take a bit?
The other one we might actually be able to get to just by leveling you. We'll see.
Let's see. If we can get to that one.
Okay, before we
It'll
do...
just be good to at least check them out.
Yeah, before we do, I gotta take some Tactician USB off of your boy, Shark. There we go. Go ahead and move it over to him. While we've got the chance, let's actually set up your moves. You are an obvious physical attacker, so the things that you're going to want are physical attacks. You've got plenty of options here. Physical Drain gives you 10% of the damage as SP, which is fucking huge! That is huge! SP is so valuable. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Bro, that's gotta be like, that's great.
You want to replace your fire move here? Panic Wisp?
What is that? Yeah. I won't lie, it's mostly the 70% accuracy. That seems pretty bad compared to
100% accuracy and all that good stuff.
10% damage to SP.
Okay. Bearing this in mind, the next thing is attack break. Do you want attack break, or do you want to replace it with something else? You have in terms of physical moves, you have Destruction Cannon 2, Woken Napalm 2, Heavy Strike 2, which always hits, and then Acceleration Boost, which I'd say is really vital.
Definitely that. That's my setup move, 100%. I think I'm gonna get rid of Mental Charge because that doesn't seem like a physical thing. I don't know what it is, but that definitely doesn't seem like the
increase one ally's intelligence by 10%.
Useful, but not probably what I'm gonna do.
Let's start with replacing Destruction Cannon. Do you want to replace it with Destruction Cannon 2, Woken Napalm?
Yeah, let's just upgrade it.
Burst Flame. That's a magic fire attack. We can replace it with the physical fire attack if you'd want.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Mental Charge would be good for setting up Rootkit, but you can replace it with something else if you feel.
I think I want to put Heavy Strike just as that
coverage.
Kind of go to just that well, one for physical drain, but also just a solid always hit move in case we ever have to fight some evasion spamming bullshit.
Yeah,
right.
Something fucking annoying.
You think you can avoid my fist? No one avoids my fist.
You can't outrun my knuckles, little man.
Oh my god, you look at you, you're so fucking big. I love it when big guy, look at him.
Come here and give me a hug.
Come here, give me a hug, yeah. Look at you.
To be fair, with the jaw just hanging open, I look just as excited as the Gurmots.
Look.
You're just super happy.
The ancient Dova wants a hug.
Oh, look at that. Look at that plug walk. Look at that plug walk. I just realized you have a shark on your back.
Yeah, that's my missile. That's my what is it? I think it's like
signature move.
Missile.
Abyssal Missile.
You know what? I actually don't remember. I remember that was move from the anime. I don't remember what they call it in the anime. I'm gonna look that up.
I don't remember either. Go for it.
What was it? What was its signature move?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god, a goofball.
What the fuck is that?
Hmm?
Huh?
Oh. Hi.
I have never encountered one of these in this area. That
That must be a rare encounter.
well,
Oh, I don't know what's going on, but I got to see my boy.
well, let's see how much that was. That wasn't even that much. Okay, well, yeah. Eh. It's so goofy. But having a dark type of the party is going to be good. I believe Rootkit will actually remain a data type, and I think Shark.
Oh.
Shark
So,
starts. Oh.
Oh no, continue. I just learned what the missile is actually called.
Well, we'll learn that in a second. Shark is, I believe, going to be a virus type, though he'll also be a light. Oblivion Bird, right?
Yeah, but its original name was Ground Zero. That's a nuclear missile I've got strapped to my back.
You know, thinking about it being named after nuclear bombs, their explosions, and knowing that this game came from Japan,
In fact,
I'm pretty sure I can understand why they renamed it to Oblivion Bird.
yeah. So the move was Ground Zero originally, and the latest research suggests that this attack is what eventually evolved into Oblivion Bird, which added a GPS tracker onto it.
Okay, so it's even worse. It's
So
now a
Ground-
heat-seeking missile.
It's now heat-seeking, and has a more power and bigger blast radius. So quite literally, they looked at this thing that could regenerate a nuclear bomb on its back and went, you know what that
You know what
needs?
this fucker
GPS
needs?
Tracking.
We need a GPS. We don't want him getting lost or anything.
How the fuck did you install a GPS into this corpse?
I don't know. How did a corpse regrow a nuclear missile?
I don't
with
know.
organic matter. Because that's honestly, I think that part disturbs me the most. It's an organic, it's an organic nuclear missile.
The devil's meat missile.
Oh wow.
It's organic. It's organically grown, not like those GMO missiles.
Yep. Actually, it is GMO. It is GMO missile as a consequence of having the GPS installed into it. Ground Zero was the non-GMO version.
Non-GMO. No, see, the GPS is also naturally grown. It's like one of those grafting things where they combine a bunch of things together.
Okay, so you learn 2 moves over the course of your leveling. First one is Destruction Cannon 3. Would you like to take
Hell
that? The second move is Destruction. Physical attack that deals only 40 dark damage, and it has a 10% chance to instantly kill anything. I don't know if that works on bosses, but what do you think?
That's... Oh, if I'm...
It feels
thinking that, that
inconsistent.
would-
It feels inconsistent, but what do you think?
What is Woken Palm again?
It's a basic 85 damage fire attack. You do have fire coverage in the form of Oblivion Bird.
Ooh, do I take it? I suppose we can swatch it out. We can
Yeah.
always swap it out. But it's just the chance of an insta kill.
Do you wanna go with that?
Let's go with it. Let's go with it for now. We can always switch it out later, but the idea of insta kill is very satisfying.
You got it. For now, it's just a matter of grinding through them. I was using a different grinding area earlier, but this one provides consistent 10,000s. compared to the kind of muddled amount that I was getting initially. I noticed something about it, you. You are stupid as fuck. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's not a brain inside of that skull of yours. You have 63 intelligence.
Listen, I don't need intelligence when I can drop a nuclear bomb on.
Who needs intelligence when you have a nuclear bomb? No, there's never been an intelligent president.
I take advice from heavy weapons guy. People think I've never seen someone outsmart a bullet. This is just
Some people
a
think they
really
can
big
outsmart
bullet.
him. Maybe. I haven't met someone who can outsmart a bullet.
And this is a very big bullet.
Who touched his gun?
Seriously though, we're gonna have quite a bit of trouble actually getting your intelligence up to the place we need it. You might actually be the one who takes the most amount of grinding just because of how much intelligence that you actually need.
How much do I need?
Okay, well, let's go back and look, and take every battle we can along the way. But I think we need you to get to like 120, and...
Oh, good. We just have to double my current intelligence.
Yeah, we need to give you your the second half of your brain, you know?
I've only got my... Oh gosh, what... I don't remember what was it again? The right and left controlled...
You've only got...
it left logic?
You've only got like the little reptile brain at the core of your thing, now you need your frontal lobe.
It'd be funny if it was the other way around. I got the frontal lobe, I'm missing the back half.
It's not even connected, it's just sitting inside of your skull.
See, that's the problem.
Oh
That's
shit,
the,
yeah, we do need to get you to 120.
What are all of them? How much intelligence do I need for any of them?
Okay, we need to get you to
160.
160 for the big boy form. This is like the... Oh, lord.
Alright, we might be forced to go temporarily down the light path purely because I don't think we can reach the others.
Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
That is stupid.
There are ways to improve that, but they would require me to wait 30 minutes with you on a farm island, and slowly work up your stats.
Can we get 30 minutes of conversation?
It seems like that would just be a thing that we have to do outside of even the talkative training, because we would basically be hosting like a multi-hour podcast at that point. And sure, we can
we boot up an entire another game while this is in the background.
Yeah. And sure, we could sit here and chit chat for like hours on end, but you have to sleep, don't you? You have bedtime. You have to go.
Yeah.
So
I do eventually need to wake up
early
tomorrow.
I think what we're gonna have to do is settle for the Virus Earth version, and hope that turns out is something suitable, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's what we're gonna see.
That we will. I don't even know what the, like, You know what? Go look up Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Field Guide. It should bring you to a site that allows you to actually check evolutions of different things. See if you can find what the virus thing is, like the purple one.
What am I looking for? Evolution chart?
Yeah, an evolution chart. We're gonna see if we can find the Skull Greymon evolution chart and see if purple is worth it. Stat-wise, probably. Aesthetically, We're gonna find out.
I think this is it. Field. Where is he?
I mean, if we can get up to like 120 intelligence, that'd be great. Because then we could actually go one of the routes. Oh, but it requires. It just requires, you know.
It requires so much.
It requires.
I guess technically we have 3 days to get to that point.
We do have a bit of time. But one of those days is going to be absorbed in a session, and the other day is also going to be absorbed in a session, so we technically have 1 day.
Oh, Greymon evolves to... Evolves to...
What is it?
You know, App, it'd be very nice if you actually did the thing. Okay. It is... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not sure I want to go down the dark path at all now.
Is it ugly as
So-
sin?
They are Shine Greymon. The Earth one is Titamon.
Ooh.
And the dark one is Creepymon.
Okay, so you're dissing Creepymon, but you can't tell me he isn't like all sorts of fucked up.
He is. But I'm sorry. I refuse to be called Creepymon.
Look out, it's
that-
me! Hey guys, it's the devil from the Bible!
That's this is the kind of thing you're gonna see in the back alley of a elementary school stalking, and I don't want to be that guy.
You're not gonna be Creepymon the devil. Fun fact about Creepymon, though, is that he was originally called Demon, as in demon.
Oh, see, I would do that.
His English
The
trans
appearance isn't the issue, it's the name.
Yeah, his English translation was turned into Creepymon because it offended some religious sensitivities. However, I want to acknowledge that they didn't change the name of Devimon, you know, Devilmon. They didn't change the name of Vamdemon, which is Vampire Demon. But they did change Demon, which is just Demon.
I have to wonder what people with religious sensitivities are doing on Digimon anyway. Have you seen my character?
Well, you gotta ask the same question for why they raved about Pokemon, you know?
Right. What are you doing with Pokemon?
What does your Digimon look like?
Rootkit? Let me actually, just to show off what, you know, our party looks like to you, since you haven't actually watched any of the VODs, which is fine. It just means that you'll be going into this new blood. But to show off, you've seen Shark.
Yeah.
Say no more. I shall say.
Let's see, what is Titamon? Oh my god.
You like Titamon? I know what Titamon looks
Yo.
like.
This
You like that?
dude is built.
He is built different. Titamon
This is
is
freaking
built.
king- Yo, this is freaking king of. This is like troll king or king of ogres over here.
Yeah, buddy. He's the king of orcs, king of trolls, king of big guys. He's a big guy, he is a big guy. That's what Titamon is, big guy.
Yeah, I mean, this is Digimon, not the Ark Museum. Hey, I don't know what they expected.
It's like Digimon set up early on that it was unapologetically horny. Like, you could not tell me that the sex appeal was not there from the start. Having Angelamon just, you know, designed in that particular fashion.
So
They-
here's
they-
a question:
Yeah.
Do any of the moves transfer over to the next Digimon?
Yes, you have inherited moves. The only one that won't is Oblivion Bird.
That's sad, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. Because I looked over some of the other moves and they're good, but a lot of them are just like, just put them more. Like physical drain is something I'm like, is unique only to Skullmon of this line. So I'm like, I'm never getting rid of that.
Physical Drain is also insanely useful, considering we can't use items to recover our resources. We just have to, you know, do
Don't have any recovery.
It's a rule of the stream. You can't use items during combat. And combat is where you're going to need it. You know?
Oh, minimum items.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, that is very useful. That means I'm self-sustaining.
Yep.
To a degree.
If we could find a way for Rootkit to have some self-sustain, that would be insanely good as well, but we'd have to degenerate her to a path where she gets the thing. And that means becoming a Devimon at some point, which I guess we could add to the roster of potential grinding things here. Like,
That wouldn't be so bad.
yeah, it wouldn't be nasty.
I mean, Kirby. I got some good healing moves.
Well, the thing is, what we could do is, if we're going to be doing talkative training for a little bit, we could go out of our way to degenerate Rootkit down the path that would be needed to turn into a Devimon, temporarily turn her into a Devimon, and then work our way back up to Rootkit in her current form.
Oh. Oh no, I've just come to a small realization about something.
What?
I looked back at Skull Greymon's stats. At level 99, his intelligence reaches a max of 108.
You are so stupid, you are so stupid. I'm so sorry that you're this dumb. I can't believe you have no. Look at the shape of your fucking skull. That horn is hollow. Your brain is shaped like a cone. It's like Donkey Kong the animated series type brain stuff. Look, look at the shape of your itty bitty brain.
There's no brain in there.
No brain. No need for brain, only
Which is
shoot.
especially funny that it can evolve into Creepymon, because Creepymon has, I think, what was it? I think it's like the minimum was it the maximum? I don't remember. Let me double check now. Now I want to see. Creepymon had insane intelligence, so it's very funny how that one gets smirked. What is? Oh yeah, it's base level 1 intelligence is 125.
Jesus Christ!
So it's like it has 20 more intelligence at base than Skullmon has at max.
So, like, basically, you go to college. That's the arc that you have. You go to college, get a degree, and evolve into Creepymon.
I did say Creepymon hangs out in the back alleys of schools. Now we know why.
He's the dean. He's the dean. He's been there all along.
He's going to school the entire time.
Creepymon, aka Dean McEvil.
He's taking classes off tuition. She's not even registered at college. She just goes to class.
He just walks
I'm
into.
still...
What? Whoa.
I'm still so sad about I can't just stay Skull Greymon.
Yeah,
I would have loved it.
Like, imagine if there was an evolution to Skull Greymon. Not just like, Black War Greymon, or like Leviamon or something. Imagine if there was just a progression of Skull Greymon into something like Ultra Skull Greymon, or whatever. Could you imagine the giant bone dragon that would come from that? It'd be fucking schwick. You
That
know,
would be amazing.
need more Skull
Jump.
Digimon. We've got like Skull Meramon. We've got Skull Greymon. We need more skulls. More skulls. More bones for the
We need
bone
more
throne.
skulls. Head to the graveyard. We need skulls.
Take their corpse. They're not using it anymore.
It's not grave digging, it's recycling.
Yeah, we're a recycling service who will take your bones and use them elsewhere.
We're the eco-friendly necromancers.
Yep.
We make. Here's the thing. Here's the important thing. You strip all the flesh and stuff off the bone so that decomposes into fertilizer.
Flesh is a fertilizer and your bones are furniture. Beep, beep, beep.
Alright, I'm not sure the furniture. Oh my gosh! I just thought of a horrible thing
What's the horrible thing?
with the bones being turned into furniture. It's just like, man, this is a very comfy chair. Thanks, it's Grandma.
Thanks. Grandma really put her all into it. Her heart and soul went into making that chair. You should see the
No.
lamp.
That's Grandpa.
He always
He
had a
always
bright
had-
outlook on life.
I was gonna do. He always did light up her world.
It's some really bright ideas.
Gosh, that's horrible.
It's great. It's great.
I just thought of something worse though.
What?
Could you imagine like raising those from the dead? Then now you have a rocking chair that talks to you.
The skeleton rocking chair. You remember that meme that I would post all the fucking time?
Sounds great.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
No, here you go. You had like your grandpa had scoliosis, and now he's the perfect rocking chair.
Oh man, I really wish I listened here because I 100% was gonna do the 3 old necromancers again.
What?
I was gonna.
Huh? Oh, hey, Johnny. When'd you get here?
Oh, hey, Johnny. Oh,
What? Oh, where am I?
look, it's Johnny.
Oh, hey, Johnny. When you get here?
It's such a stupid bit, but it's just so funny.
I love it. I love it. It's so dumb. It's dumb and overdone, and we could do it for hours because it just takes like 0 brain power to put that
Yeah.
joke together.
You just go, huh, and you just repeat it.
Huh? What? Repeat cycle.
Three.
It's a self-stacking buff.
I don't think that counts as a buff.
It's a debuff. You befuddle the enemy, and they're like, "What the hell is going on?"
What the fuck are these guys talking about?
Da-da-da. Okay, we got quite a few levels to go before we hit your maximum of 99 and your intelligence of 103. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put you on a farm so that you can grow your intelligence. And that will be the overall goal. But But knowing Titanamon is your other option, like, I don't think that's a bad thing, because it continues to play into that kind of like, oh, this is the monster compared to the knight in shining armor and the princess, you know? I feel like you've got a neat little aesthetic starting to build up that's kind of centered around, you know, fairy tale archetype, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it went from dragon to now like in a way, given the like armor and weapon he holds, it kind of goes to like Dark Knight.
Either the Dark Knight
The
kind of
Black
thing,
Knight.
or the Demon Lord, or maybe the Orc Chieftain.
Yeah. Troll King.
Hold on, I have received the text. Today, they're leaving farm cleaning to me. Can't Maraid do it or something? Don't say that, she's always taking care of you, you dumb asshole. Just fucking clean. I don't know. I like to... One of the things that we like to do in this series is read a thing and then read it incorrectly. Because it's funnier that way.
To be fair, I could totally play that bit up for a lot of things, considering I have such a low intelligence. I literally don't know how to read.
Digimon, except it's through 10 layers of Google Translate.
I just realized that you got some grabby hands on you. Look at those fucking things. Look at those mittens.
Because he's waiting for Rootkit. That's
No.
That's awful.
It wasn't kind of worked with the stealing the princess thing. I got.
You got grabby hands to sweep the princess away.
sorry.
Another thought crosses my mind in a dumb way. It's just like, oh no, the princess is being stolen, and you just see like one of those like, you know, those grabby hands, the like long stick to cloth you. It's just a giant one of those, snatches her up and pulls her away through a window.
Like a funny little crook that pulls you off of the stage when you make a terrible joke.
Yeah, like what? Oh, it's one of those dinosaur head things. It just comes out and grabs onto her and pulls her away.
I'm sorry, but your princess is in another hand.
Your princess is another captive.
Oh my god. Yeah, spin it.
Also, when you start hearing an announcement thing, you gotta remember to unmute yourself because we can audibly hear that from time to time.
I attempt to do so.
I know. I'm just making it known. But, yeah. We just have to get Skullgreymon up to snuff when it comes to being able to evolve into Titanamon. Then I'm thinking we just place his ass on a farm island and let him grow the intelligence he needs for his evolution. He has a personality type called Defender, which means that he'll actually get some defense just by existing on a farm island.
He had pretty high, just normal defense. He was actually a surprisingly defensive character.
You also have 249 fucking attack, which is stupid. That is stupid crazy. To put it into perspective, Shark has never exceeded like 200. You have 249.
What's his cap? Alright, the cap is this. Wait, am I in Titan or Skullgray? I'm in Skullgray. So, what it says at level 99, the cap is 1,820 HP, 118 SP, 267 attack, 108 intelligence, 212 defense, and 168 speed.
That is bonkers. That's bonker beefy boy who breaks your bones. That's what he is.
Yeah, his defense and attack go into the 200s.
Very cool. But we're inching closer to 99. Slowly climbing the way. I want to put into perspective how long it would take for us to get something to 100 cam just by fighting, because that's what we've been doing with Skullgreymon. So, he's only got 42% cam. After all the fights we've done, he'll only be around 50% by the time we get him to level 99. That is
Jesus.
that is stupid. That's what we call stupid. And takes way too fucking long. You know, if there was a better way to raise Cam, and there is, which involves giving your Digimon food in the form of meats and other stuff on the farm island, I would take it, and I will take it, if it requires me to give him the certain amount of Cam. It's just that, to do that, you have to spend bits buying the food, and we don't have infinite bits. I think every food item is like maybe 5,000, the very minimum, and then every time you feed them, it only goes up by like 1%. So if we wanted to get something from 0 to 100, that's 100 times 5,000. That's, I think, that's 500,000, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Needless to say, the grind is insane, and that's why we're not doing it during an actual stream of the thing. We're just making it a completely different sub-series where we do the grind here, because it would hurt your soul to sit through all that.
So there is good news with this.
What?
With me picking you Skull Greymon, you could have a giant skeletal dragon looming over the party.
That's true! I can edit the thumbnail and make it like all spooky and stuff. Just have the big bone boy in the background. Or maybe I could redo the thumbnail with all of the characters in their new form.
I do for this one, the giant like skeleton looming over, and then when he actually becomes Titamon, then you have all three of them together.
I'll see what I can do. I think it'll be fun.
I think the Titamon, you'd probably change from the more edgy, like, Eldritch thing to now just straight up use full Orc, full Oni.
Oh, you can put on the War Boy voice. You can put on the War Boy. Yeah! Get the War Boy voice.
Ogsy.
Name him Ozzy. Ogsy.
He's Ogsy.
Ogsy.
Oh gosh, Ogsy continues on.
Yeah, reborn, baby. Titanamon.
King Ogsy.
He's looking for a little boss to follow.
He's Lord Ogsy. I
Yeah.
like the idea of him still being like evil king or evil like chieftain kind of thing. So it's just like Lord.
Chief Ogsy.
I don't know. I like Lord because it gives king. And king's kind of neat.
Laird. Lord.
Lord Baron. Baron's always a cool title. Baron's a cooler title than like king.
Speaking of lords and other stuff, we're heading to an SCA meeting this weekend. I believe it's on Saturday. Gonna be a bit of a day trip. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
The SCA is like basically it's a historical reenactment society that tries to keep up the traditions and little like craft things of that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
Yep, re-experiencing the Middle Ages.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe not the wallowing in dung part of it.
It'll give us a chance to see like how that community is, maybe integrate ourselves, because I've been looking for ways to get in touch with the real world, and I feel like being able to go to SCA events will be my opportunity to make some friends in a face-to-face situation, all that good stuff.
Sounds pretty fun.
I agree.
Yeah, it's been 20 years since I played with him, so it gave me a chance to see if it's the same flavor as it was, you know.
Who knows how the modern day has changed that, but I guess we'll find out.
Also, what's this support skills thing I saw on his on the Digimon thing?
Oh, support skills are the passive buffs that a Digimon gives to itself or other combatants while in battle. For your boy Greymon, I'm sure you can already see, Oh.
Increases attack by 15%.
Yeah,
So his already monstrous attack gets 15% stronger.
that it does. He is an unstoppable force of explosive power. It's when those effects...
Are you sure I can't stick with it?
I mean, it might be viable. I'm just
It would be
like...
viable for a bit, but I would probably eventually need to be Titamon.
And I figure if we're going to be doing that, we might as well get you up and Titamon.
Yeah, I think one of us increases our chance for a combo. I think I have a natural potential to poison the enemy.
I believe so. Did not hear that. You were a little distant.
I said, I wonder what Gallantmon is. His skill.
Gallantmon is pretty cool. I don't know what his skill would be, but it's probably going to be something neat. But, ding dong, you are at around 99. I'm pretty sure putting you on the farm island will give you all of the intelligence that you'll need for the process. You want to go ahead and do that? Want to do that, big guy?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and move you... Well, first things first. We will... Ugh. I keep misclicking. Let's go ahead and remove the Tactician USBs from you. That way we can just move you over. And since we're starting to hit the end of the grind, we'll go ahead and remove it from the Gerben boys as well. Now, take you, move you over into the farm island.
Yeah, how does that work? How am I getting intelligence from Beastmon?
Well, what we basically do is we go here, we put up certain items such as study rooms. These will increase the amount of intelligence garnered because Beastmon has the brainy personality. That means she will naturally give intelligence when we do this. And by this, I mean training. It will decrease your cam, which will increase with items and food and other such things. It'll take about 30 minutes, but I believe you'll get around 30 to 40 additional intelligence as a consequence of the wait.
Oh, that'd probably, like, 2 of those would be enough to, like, instantly smack him up.
Yep, get them all the way up to Creepy Mind.
Creepy Mind.
But what this also means is we can go ahead and buy some meat so that we can give that to you when you're done. Get your cam up to maybe like 100 and you'll be set. And that means what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and move everyone for the party into the party. What we'll do is I will wait 30 minutes until we're after the stream, which, you know, we're winding down. And then I will check your intelligence, make sure you're in a suitable position, and then go ahead and evolve you into Titanamon. That will allow you to immediately start in the party. We'll introduce you first, figure out your character during the actual Digimonday stream, and then that will be good. I'm just going to double check now. Shark is good to go. Rootkit, you are good to go. Alright. think that is a good place for me to save, and a good place for us to finally wind down. Thank you for whoever happened to appear to our little talkative training session. We hope to see you again for Digimondays this coming Monday, around the same time that our stream began this time around. And we'll see what we can accomplish with a third party member. For now, you have a wonderful evening.